Hi everyone, I'm Candice. You can find me at eclecticcoach.com. I do course completion coaching, so if you've signed up for any kind of online course, I'd love to help you not only complete that course, but actually apply it to something meaningful and important in your life. And I also do intuitive transformational coaching, where we do intuitive skill building and help you utilize your own intuitive guidance system, really deepen that connection and listen to your own spirit guides and your own calling of your soul, and really follow through on that guidance, because a lot of times we receive it but we don't always take the steps that we know we need to take in order to make those improvements. And so we have free will, and we can get help and we can get guidance, but then we have to actually do the stuff, and it can be so difficult. So I want to help you with that. So in this video, I want to talk to you about creative ways to use color. So colors are all around us. It's kind of something that we take for granted, but there's so many interesting and creative ways to use color in a conscious way to expand our imaginations. Oh, that's a good sign. To expand our own imaginations, to um, use it intentionally. And color is a vibration. So our eyes have these different cones and rods, and things, light refracts off of things at a certain frequency. And as a result of this, it creates color. And so we can use color very creatively and shift the energy. So I just want to give you some creative ideas on how you can do this and how it can benefit you. I'm actually wearing the color purple because I have been trying to invoke the violet flame for change and transformation, and I've been focusing on the color purple. And so I'm wearing this top here. So one of the things we can do is color breathing. So we can think of a color, or we can look around the room and just kind of get a visual reference point of a particular color, and then close our eyes and imagine bringing that color into our field, into our frequency. And just imagine it coming in maybe as like a cloud of energy, of sparkling light, as like liquid energy. And just imagine bringing in, like, white is a great color to bring in cleansing and purification. Or I've been doing a lot of root chakra exercises, and I've been visualizing the color red quite a bit. And that's been helping me ground myself and strengthen my root chakra, because I find that as kind of an etheric person, a person who is kind of empathic and intuitive, like many of you are, we can kind of get up in our heads, and our energy fields are all up here, and it's easy for us to tap into the subtle realms, but sometimes we struggle with being grounded and being fully present and rooted in this reality. So working with the chakras and breathing in the particular colors of the chakras that you need to have rebalanced and cleansed is a great way to revive that chakra and to purify it and cleanse it. So you can just imagine simply breathing in the color red, or breathing in the color orange to heal your sacral chakra. Or if you're having trouble with your self-esteem, imagine calling in like white light, and then it transmuting into like a bright, vibrant yellow color, and doing some healing around your solar plex. But breathing in this color is a great way to use it. And another way, like I mentioned, is to dress, design, and decorate with colorful intentions. So I'm wearing this top because I am trying to also improve my intuitive ability and bring in change and transformation of violet flame. So I'm wearing purple, but like I'll wear a lot of red when I'm trying to ground my root chakra and strengthen that. So you can do that, or you can paint a particular room a color, or bring in even just some pops of colors like throw pillows or something like that when you want to start strengthening a particular part of your energy field, just having it in your environment. And also, if you are feeling kind of blue and kind of low, a lot of times it's fine to wear black. You know, we want to give ourselves space to mourn, and I think that grieving's really healthy and all that, but sometimes we need to bring in like a bright, vibrant color to help us feel more awake, more energetic, more alive. But the whole point of dressing and designing and decorating with intention is that you're present when you do it. You're making intentional thoughts and choices, and you're kind of creating ritual around it. So maybe if you drink your cup of coffee every morning in a particular room, on a particular chair or something, maybe you have that color around, or maybe you choose that color of coffee mug. It doesn't have to be complicated. Actually, the more simple it is, but more incorporated it is, the more it works, because the more you're giving your focus and your intention to having that color bring in a certain quality, a certain energy, a certain kind of frequency. Another thing I like to do is when I'm like at like a gas station or something and I'm waiting in line and I'm feeling kind of impatient and I want to raise my frequency and feel better and improve my point of attraction, just one thing I like to do is send people colors, because I mean it makes me feel good, so I'll be honest about that, but I also think it really does help people. You never know. And if I obviously I don't know anything about them or their story, and it just kind of comes to me what colors to send them. So I'll send them different kinds of orange or green or purple or like violet or red or something. And I think that sending people colors is a good way to send people positive energy, and what we put out comes back to us. And you know, that's what we're here to do, is to enjoy life and to connect with people. And this is a way of doing this that like silently blesses them, and that's non-invasive, and that doesn't require like a lot of interaction, because you know you're on the go or whatever. So that's something that you can do. I also find that in visualization, using specific colors and focusing on them can help you practice increasing your like inner eye and increasing its capacity to see things really clearly, and just sometimes envisioning or imagining colors and then trying to hold the image of that color is a great way to work with it. And then also in visualization, so imagining things as bright colors and stuff like that helps you get into this subtle space, and that's a great way to increase your intuitive ability. I find that I'm a lot more intuitive, and I kind of have these psychic spurts when I'm working with my abilities. Like I'm practicing being in the subtle realms. I'm practicing using my imagination. And so you get a lot of intuitive guidance through what you think that you're just imagining. A lot of times people are like blending with our energy, and we're picking up on things, past life things, things that are just in the ethers, and we don't even know it, and they're kind of moving through our visual field. But when you use it intentionally, you can start to change what you're visualizing, increase its clarity, and then also change what you're manifesting in your life. So colors in visualization. And one of the things that you can do to increase motivation towards something is to imagine it being up close. Imagine yourself being immersed in it, because think of anything that you're attracted to, anything that you like. Just call to mind something like that. You can see it very vividly. The colors are brighter, the images are sharper, you're immersed in it. Now, if I asked you to think of something that you don't like, sometimes it's like kind of black and white or blurry, or you're kind of removed from it in some way. So if you imagine something that you need to do, like let's say exercising, and you want to motivate yourself to exercise, and you have bright colored tennis shoes or something, imagining those tennis shoes and focusing on the color and making it super bright to where it's like almost glowing, and bringing them close to you, and imagine yourself stepping in them, and just visually, to the best of your ability, rehearsing going through and exercising and feeling good. You prime yourself for that experience, and then you have better workouts, and then you're more naturally inclined to do it. So if you specifically focus on the colors and intensifying their vibrancy in your mind's eye, you change the way the information is encoded, and you're naturally going to gravitate towards what's vivid and what's visceral. And also, if you can do color breathing and really engage the physical body, you really anchor it into your nervous system. Okay, and one of the things I like to do is collect paint swatches. I make a lot of art too, so I would love it if you looked at my Instagram page. It's Eclectic Coach on Instagram, and I make a lot of like abstract art, but I think I'm just like addicted to looking at all the different colors, all the different shades, all the different hues of these paint swatches. I like have so many. But one thing you can do is look at the subtlety of the shades and write down descriptive words. It can be a good writing prompt. It could be a good way to describe a mood. You can use it for mood boards, because color is a very big part of that. So if you're working on a particular project, putting together a little mood board with a whole color scheme is great. And then you can also just kind of look at the different shades and then see, sometimes you can do even just a stream of consciousness of what words come to mind and what images come to you as you stare intently at the color. And you can do this with paint swatches, you can do this with just about anything. And I just love working with color and paint and art, and digital art is my favorite. And then, yeah, write descriptive words next to it and look at all the subtle shades. And if you're really sensitive, you can kind of see how they affect you. Like if you are a clairsentient person, how it like affects your field, how it kind of hits you. Or if you're a clairaudient person, looking at it and then focusing right here on your auditory receptors and imagining kind of like a large cone going out and staring at the color, and then you can kind of do like a stream of consciousness and just kind of see what comes through. And then also you can unfocus your third eye and stare at it and see what images present themselves to you. What moods, what hues. It's a good way to just tap into the subtle energy field, the ethers that are kind of around you. And it's also a really good way to raise your frequency before you do that as well. So I hope that I've given you some ideas on creatively using color. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And visit me at eclecticcoach.com if you want to do course completion coaching and you want to get through a course and you want to really use the material for something great, or if you want to do intuitive transformational coaching and will really strengthen your own intuitive ability so that you can rely on your intuitive guidance. And I hope to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.